Do I need to leave this screen up?
Do you want an RPR? Yep, just do a new guy.
Okay.
And it should share it.
Yep. Okay, NARPR, National Association of Realtors, Realtor Property Resource, is a website that combines a bunch of MLSs, some assessor data, and a few other places across our nation. And so it kind of acts like our own little national MLS. So for example, some of you have asked about how to, if one of our Ames realtors can help you find something on their MLS. Well, you can actually likely get it here because this almost pretty much gives you access to their MLS. So for example, Ames, Iowa, you've got to put in a zip code. And it's got a map, and you can use a polygon on the map just like you can in the MLS. It's being a little slow. But as you can see here, you can search sold properties. You can put in a date range of sold properties, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Okay? So it acts somewhat like our MLS. So to log into RPR for the first time, Erin's logged in here. We're going to sign her out. You go to create new account, and this is on your piece of paper there. And it wants your last name and your NERDS number. If you don't know what your NERDS number is, it gives you 4 ways to look up your NERDS number. Okay? And then once you've logged in that way, you're going to be assigned a username, and you're going to set up a username and password. And do try to save that because it only keeps you logged in for 2 weeks. So you're going to want to write that username and password down somewhere. And I'm going to go ahead and log in. So mostly I'm using this site for some extended reports that are easily created. Are you timing me, Miss Erin Rundle? And can we give Erin Rundle a round of applause because she is having and she's been organizing our meetings and trying to bring some better tech classes and ideas and stuff to the Market Center. And she's just a great resource for planning and organizing all of this stuff. So this is what it looks like once you're in. I'm going to quickly change over to showing you the app because I kind of just figured this out and I like this a lot. So just one? Just one. Okay. So you'll want to download, we'll see how this works. I've never done this on the overhead here, but we might get us close. So some of these apps that are out there, Keller Williams app, unfortunately, the Matrix app, stuff like that, it's not always giving me all the content that I want on my phone at that moment. This will do properties for sale within a range. So if you're sitting in a house and you want to know what's for sale around you, right now it knows I'm in West Des Moines. And it's only pulling up a half-mile radius. That's why it says 0 properties for sale right here. Because maybe within a half mile, it's mostly commercial. So it will tell you that. What I love is to search for a property. So I'm going to, let's say you're in a house and someone says, well, we really like this house. We think we're going to write an offer. This is probably not going to work. Yeah, you won't be able to read it. Let's see, does it help if I actually don't know. Okay. Yeah, how do you zoom in on this? Oh, it does. Okay. Now focus. Focus. Yep. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. So it's giving me all the photos, which you're in the house, so that doesn't really matter. This RVM, that is the list price you see there. The RVM is kind of like the realtor's version of a Zestimate, but it's actually pulling MLS information, so it's probably better than a Zestimate. And I do believe realtors think this property is worth $392, and I've got it listed at $375, so you should all go out and show it tomorrow. So that's where, and that's actually probably accurate, because I do believe this house is worth more, but it's got a golf cart path right in the backyard, a little close to the house. So I do think the value is a little bit closer to $392, but we've had to adjust for the cart path in the backyard. What I also like is this. This you just click this and it goes straight to the realtor, you know, when sometimes you're sitting in the house and you need to call the realtor. So I guess I could have clicked that little button right there too. So it can call the realtor straight from there. And it's got the agent remarks. Some of these apps don't show the agent remarks. And it's got the description. You can find nearby properties for sale. You can find nearby comps. I love this. It's saying the owner's name, where is the loan, and what was her original loan amount. Okay, sometimes you might be using that to your advantage. You think you are. Anyways. And then just additional information. Price change history, because sometimes on our sheets that we're carrying around with us might have one price reduction, but it doesn't have the entire history. So I like that this will show how many price reductions they've taken. This one's just had one since we listed it. And then again, the prior sales history, she was the only owner on this home, so, okay. So a lot of cool information on the app. I'm gonna start using that a lot more. Okay, the site is really easy to use. Can we hit the lights again on that one? Or was it better to have the lights not on at all? It's up to you. Up to you guys. So this, you can build pretty nice market CMAs on this site. It gives you about 43-page CMA. And it's got a lot of different charts and data. It prints out all the pending and listed stuff within, a half a mile of this house. So you might not want to use the entire thing. I'll leave these up here for after class. You might not want to use the entire 40 pages, but there's some of these pages that look really good, that it's going to look a lot better than some people's market analysis. So it would make you look good when you are at the property. So
Does the site allow you to select the pages you want to use?
No, I think you're just printing them and pulling them out. So I'm going to grab, this is a house that's not for sale. It's my old house. So you can just go there. It's going to pull up all the information on the house that the system knows about. And then, okay, I got to read my own notes. I thought the blue button was up here. Start to address, hit create. Well, I think that that's just create any report. Oh, what am I doing wrong here? Maybe.
Do you want to see a safe one?
Huh?
You want to see a safe one?
Is it not letting you do it? It's not for sale?
Okay. Yeah, it must have looked different on my Mac or something, because it was a blue button that said create report. That just takes you to all the reports.
There it says create comparative analysis. Red arrow or blue arrow.
Yeah, so we're there. So we still made it to the same spot. So it's really easy. You can edit the home facts if you want to change bedrooms, bathrooms, if for some reason what it's pulling in is wrong. And then you can add comps. And I recommend getting those comps straight from so get them from the MLS first and then put them in here. And that's really easy to do. Let's say the address of my comp is 1520 Center Street, Des Moines, Iowa. Oh, I've already added it once, so it's right there. Okay, so that's all you do. So once you find those comps on the MLS that you want to use in this fancy report, just enter them there. It's going to pull them over here. Time? Yeah. So you hit update, and then you can make adjustments, but you really can only do worse or better. And then you print report. So really it's just those steps right there, and you get that 45-page report. Now, the other thing that I'm using it for is really everything that you will likely want to use is under this reports button. So a property report, that was a property report. A seller's report, where's that? Yes, I'm sorry, the CMA is called the seller's report. The property report gives you just a recap of your photos, the home facts, the home facts. What I do is pull out the last 4 pages of the property report, which gives you the neighborhood people, sales, or stats and charts. So population, normal, estimated home value of homes in Grimes or Polk City. Household income brackets for Grimes. Neighborhood economic stats and charts in Grimes. Quality of life stats and charts, like average commute time, how people get to work, average monthly temperature, that kind of stuff. So it's just fun stuff. If you've been in those listings where they have a 3-ring binder sitting out on the dining room table, I love those. This is great information for that, or it's great information for your open house. And that's the last 4 pages of the seller's property report. And all you do there is you punch in the address at the top. Again, all I did was click on the reports button. You put the address in here, you click property report, and you hit run report. Okay, it also does a school report. You put in a school, and it's going to give you back a school report. Okay, so great stuff for open houses, or the dining room table binder, or your listing presentation. You can also do property flyers from here. They're not bad looking. I'll just show you the thumbnail real quick, but Nora's going to show you how to make cool property flyers in the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite. But if you're in a hurry and you need a quick property flyer for your open house, this one, you just spit it right out. To get your photo information correct, all that, you need to hit where it says welcome in your name. That's in your notes there. And you need to update all your stuff so you have all the correct information in RPR. But it's literally just go to the reports page, pick your report, hit run report.
3 minutes for questions.
We'll have to get you a copy of it.
I'm going to scan them in and I'll post every on the handout.
So we're keeping this to 15 minutes, and so Aaron Rundle we have how many?
You have 3 minutes.
Do you have any questions?
One of those pictures was a map with surrounding properties for the price. Was that the last, where did those prices come from?
It's either active, pending, or sold, so it's just like the MLS.
Okay.
It's gonna give you the active price, the pending, active price, or the sold price. So it's literally just kind of a different version of our MLS.
Set the date range?
What's that?
Do you have to set the date range?
If you want to, yeah, just like on the MLS, if you want to do that. So it is pulling in, a lot of MLSs are participating, but not all of them. But big cities definitely are on here. So if you're just curious about a condo in Chicago, and you kind of want to run the comps on it, you can really do that from RPR. Other question? Okay, let's bring the next person up here, which is Nora. All of these reports here for anybody, and it says on here, seller's report, property report, or school report. On the school report, it prints out all the active listings around the school. I would pull those pages out because you don't always know that those are in that school district. Can I help you with anything?
Nope, I am making sure all my stuff that I prepped is
Oh,
still
you
out
probably
here.
need this though.
No, I think I'm good.
No, you have to mic up. Otherwise, they're gonna hear me breathing through the rest of the class. It's gotta go mic up. I think maybe it moves for me. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you.
Hello? How do we know if it's working, the mic? Okay, great. So I've decided I am never following Rochelle again. And next time I want to go first. But we're going to go over to Michael Lewis. This is the link, the mlms2.orderingstore.com. If you also search on Michael Lewis Marketing, this is where it will take you. If you haven't been in Michael Lewis, it's a really cool resource for anything marketing, handout, papery to market your listing, right? Love the postcards. I've sent out the jumbo postcards, and they do take a little bit longer for the cheaper third class mailing or whatever they call it. But if you have a listing that's maybe a little bit higher price range and you know that it might take more than a week or a day to sell, maybe it's the right time to do that because they are phenomenal quality. Or if you have a client who insists that you send it. So let me make sure that this is me under account information. Yes, it is. Excellent. So we're just going to go into flyers, and I will pick a couple of flyers or pick a template and then just show you how I would update mine. We may not get it all completed, but we'll get a lot of it completed. So when you go into flyers, you've got these options to pick slate series, market updates. I mean, you really can pick whatever design you want. You could upload your own design. You could design your own. For me, I'm pretty lazy and not creative. So I kind of like just the basic flyers that are out here. They're still a lot classier than eEdge. So if you click on one, we'll pick this one. And it does take about a minute to load. You also want to use Google Chrome. If you have Microsoft eEdge or Edge, I'm sorry, don't use it with this. And if you have Internet Explorer, I wouldn't use that either. I would use Chrome. I am going to select a backside template. So that's the front side. The back side is coming up. Again, it's going to load up, and you can pick it from a different series if you want, but there we go. You can save your work and go back to it, which is super handy if you maybe don't like the pictures that you have, or you don't have your description filled out exactly right, etc. So there's my editing the template. Once you've logged into Michael Lewis, it will ask you to set up your information, your photo, your phone number, etc. And it will keep showing you your customer information screen until you uncheck it. So that's where it's going to pull my photo. It does not, for some reason, pull everything though, and I need to check my profile to see why it's not pulling my phone number. It is pulling my email address and website. Have you noticed that too?
Mine's doing the same thing. It doesn't put my phone number.
Okay. Yeah, I got updated every time. And frankly, I just haven't taken the time to call and find out why. So, and I don't recommend doing this at your basic coffee shop if you can avoid it, because it really is so slow at Starbucks or Grounds for Celebration or whatever. I mean, you can kind of see it chugging here. There we go. So there's my photo. I could increase the size, maybe make it look human. Oh, and it did pull in my phone number, by the way. Pulled in all that information. In this case, all I'm going to do is change and like Rochelle, I'm picking one of my listings, and you should really sell this one instead. I happen to save my description. It will check your spelling. You may have to play a little bit with size, just like eEdge. And it'll reload. For this, I don't have one of those QR codes, so make sure that it's a kind of a page within a page. So if you want to delete something, click on it and hit delete. Done. And then you got to change out your pictures. So you click on the picture, you hit upload, browse. I just downloaded all my pictures here, so for purposes of this, let it chug, and then you'll hit insert and it will be there.
Was the photo straight from your camera or,
It's one of Jake Boyd's photos, so
so you're using a high-res photo?
I am, yes. No, I would not put one of my cell phone photos on the printouts at all. So I'm not going to change all of these right now, but save my work. It's going to take a minute. Any questions while it's saving? Oh, there you go. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so we do the high resolution picture, you're gonna pull that from Matrix, the MLS, that should be the high resolution.
Actually, Jake Boyd will email you your pictures before you post them on MLS, and that's what I use. I don't pull them from MLS directly. I use the
You
originals.
should not download from the MLS, those would be low resolution.
Yes.
Yeah, they might
Yes.
impress.
Okay, so just do it from my photography.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Make sure that, unless he's only giving you low res for the MLS, make sure you ask for high res.
It's going to take a minute to save this too. Other questions? Okay, so we're going to go into how to download the proof. View proof and continue. So this is where I've done it. Now I want to just download the PDF. If you want to do that, or you can add it to your cart and also print them out and have MLMS print them out for you. Has anybody used these at their opens or their properties yet? What do you guys think?
I did open house flyer, it looked really nice.
Yeah.
It takes, you can't.
It's not a next day.
12:30, let's quick print out a flyer and get by open house, you can't do it like that.
No.
It takes time to put them together, but they look really nice.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Maybe print it up from here.
Yep,
Yeah,
if you
so
get your
if I do
PDF, you
that,
can.
just say PDF.
I sent mine to the printer and then asked them to mail.
That works. To the Michael Lewis printer, you mean?
No, I sent it to a local printer.
Okay.
So, and then I give them the directions and ask them to mail it.
Okay.
So it's local. So it's not as long.
It doesn't take as long, yeah. And I know with Michael Lewis, you can upgrade to the first class mail. But yes, it wouldn't take as long that way. When you view your proof, it is also going to ask you to sign off that it's perfect. And that's so that if you spend all this money to print it out and then you find a typo, that you can't blame them for it. So FYI, after we put that in, then we can download the PDF. Now, some of their products, like their business cards and their door hangers, you actually have to pay for the PDF. I think it's about $12. May or may not be worth it for you. I know my postcards I didn't bother to pay for the PDF. I just saved the template and I've got it, but there we go. There's my proof with LA Home things. I could do my download PDF right here. Online proof approval. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the cart.
And does it tell you when there's going to be a charge for things?
Yep, downloading the proof is free from right here. So
Something that pops up or
Yeah.
whatever.
how am I on time? And then I could print these out here. Or I could purchase a PDF separately on this one too, and it would give me that. Purchase a PDF and print material. So there are my options. Any questions? Sweet.
Nora's also gonna make us a video for the website about how to do your signature block with the Michael Lewis.
Does anybody else still need a signature done?
Everybody probably still needs a signature.
You can do those for your email, but also like for your cover photo and Facebook and stuff like that too. Maybe
Yep.
email signature.
Gabby sent the banner out also.
Yep, for your Facebook page. The custom one that Michael Lewis did for our office.
Like about probably 10 days ago. She emailed it.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Nora.
Awesome.
Yeah, the search, yeah. One by one.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit about Homekeepr. I didn't make you guys copies, I'm gonna download them. Ready? Yes. So Homekeepr is an app that's free to us. It normally costs around $100 a month for just 1,000 contacts. Keller Williams gave it to us, all associates, in September of last year at Mega Camp. And it just didn't get pushed out enough for people to understand what it was or what it could do for you. So you can find it. If you have the KW mobile app, it's already there for you to set up. To get the free, you go to Homekeepr, and notice it's spelled funny. It's Homekeepr, but between the P and R, there's no E, .com/KW. And you go to that site and register for your app, and that's how you get it for free. You're gonna register here, and then it'll send you a link to download the app. You can also go to the App Store.
What is that?
Homekeepr, HOMEKEEPR.com. I'm gonna show you on my phone.
Oh, okay, I thought you said there was like a slash.
/KW. So you want to download Homekeepr Pro from the App Store, whatever your App Store is. I can do that now. So initially I downloaded Homekeepr, that's what ends up doing it, that's what your clients are gonna download and they launch for you. So Homekeepr Pro is our app. And so once you get in there, you'll be able to see, there's how-to videos. So that's how to send it to your clients, how to send it to your vendors, how to make it. But this is where it comes in handy. And you can have people download either, but if they're on your KW Realty, then they have access to your vendor. So this is when people are saying, do you have a plumber? Do you have a painter? Do you have a cleaning lady? Do you have you send them the app, they download it, and they automatically go into your EX database in your phone.
Can you swipe that screen? Because I didn't know this was here. Swipe the bottom half of your.
Here?
Yep, there you go. So this, if your app is coming up like this, you can swipe left to get to the other links.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that for at least 3
Yeah,
weeks.
your mortgage company is here.
At least.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, there's no arrow or prompt to,
right, to tell you.
yeah.
So then when your clients go into the Homekeepr app, a couple different things happen. So now I'm showing you your client experience. This is what they see. Down here, it's the directory. It's hard to see on here, but that's a little sign that says that. Now they can see all of my people.
She has to load in your
Yes.
You can do that on the computer?
You can upload with an Excel spreadsheet. You can upload manually typing a page in. You can click on default, and anyone that's registered with DMAR gets loaded in there. Home inspectors, bankers, and but it's stuff like as you see people post in our Facebook group, I need a painter, I need a handyman. You should just be adding those to your own app. And then for your client, you are sending them push notifications every month. So once your clients register, past buyers, sellers, are going to download the app, they're going to get a little ding in April. Hey, it's time to clean your gutters. And then they can click on your vendors for your gutter. And you can add whatever messages you want to add in there. So this is another way for you to be staying in touch with people after your transaction is closed. I also like to use it for my vendors. So I'll show you the client app. And I'll send everyone these directions just in an email. So here's one you can send to your clients. I'll send this to directions on how to get this for everyone too. But once you're in the app, there's a marketing tab. And so you can download these. So see how it goes to.
You have these flyers available to you also. So you can send them or load them in your monthly targeted marketing and see how it tells them where to join for me. And then for your vendors, you can send this to them and say, reach homeowners immediately before and after they move. Check out your profile on my mobile app. Then they save you and then they share you to their friends. So you get a pretty good
feedback.
What's
I'm
that?
getting good feedback. on it.
Yes, what I love the most is when someone shares the plumber you referred to them to their friend, that person ends up in your database too. And it says, Matt just referred Homekeepr to Sally. Sally downloaded the app. Now you have Sally's name, email, and phone number. You can say, hey Sally, I see you downloaded the app. Did you find what you were looking for? They're in your database.
Where do you get the flyers?
They're under marketing when you're in the Homekeepr website.
So they don't have to go do the Keller Williams app to get to it, they can just have their Homekeepr app.
They can have the Homekeepr app. So if they didn't download KW Realty, and so when I post it on social media, I do the Homekeepr app, because not everyone bought or sold a house, you know, they might not want home searching. So it just depends on where they're coming from. But if they download your app and you registered for Homekeepr, they're gonna get Homekeepr included. No one is watching my time. And then
Including questions.
I will also send you this. So if you have not downloaded the mobile app yet to share with your clients, these will be step-by-step directions. So you can download the mobile app and then you can go to Homekeepr and download the get registered. Okay?
And you're emailing that out or how?
I was going to post it in the Facebook group. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Can I answer any questions?
Yes.
Can you,
Sorry.
since we don't have this yet, when we download it, is there a way to like mass invite your current database and stuff?
Yes.
This is a new added feature that I have for my business, you should add.
If you use Gmail, you can select all your contacts and send it out. You can also select my contact groups. If you don't use Gmail, you can upload with an Excel spreadsheet. So you could, if you're using eEdge, you could export to Excel and then upload your Excel. And then I also put it on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, download my app here, download my vendors here. And you'll get some from that also. And then I also sent it to just Allied Resources, LinkedIn primarily, but if you know someone that should be in my vendor app, a great service provider, plumber, professional, please send them my way and we'll get them added. So you've probably seen realtors posting stuff like that lately. They're either making their own or they're utilizing a service somewhere. But you do have it for free, which is a huge add. Becca, you had a question?
Yes. Just so I get the sequence of events because I'm taking notes. So you have to have your KW app to get this, or just?
You don't have to.
Okay, so we go onto this website, we register, then does it sync up with our app automatically?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. And then I can, via an Excel spreadsheet or Google Sheets or something, upload all our numbers.
You can upload a CSV.
CSV, okay.
But does that allow you to upload a certain vendor into multiple categories, do you know?
I manually did mine because I did not know there was an upload feature when I started there.
That's why I'm asking the question.
So I cannot tell you if there was a way to do that. Or maybe it didn't exist yet and it's much easier now. I don't know, but I typed on my own. So just remember to go to the /KW one. That's what gives it to you for free. Any other questions? Okay, last but not least. For business, do you want any of these things?
Yeah.
And you've got 5 extra minutes because Aaron was super fast.
Mine was easy. Mine was sort of an FAQ, but.
There's more here.
I need to access my CarPlay in my Google Drive, so I'm gonna
Okay.
log you out and then.
Okay.